You're not supposed to be up there, baby. You're not supposed to be up there. Come here. Come here. You can't be up there. Hello, is anybody here? Cat, you're annoying. Hi, Nelson. Hi, Patrick. Trying to get my computer opened up so I can see. Hi, Justine. Oh, come on. Hey, there we go. Man, the chat block is small. Hey, there we go. Man, the chat block is small. Hey, there we go. Man, the chat block is small. Hey, there we go. Man, the chat block is small. Hey, there we go. I'm blurry. I'm blurry. I don't know how to change it. I'm fine as cat hair. Hi, Ronald. Really? This is Olive. Hi, Jane. All right, you got to get out. You're getting a lot of what? They just took my stepdad into the hospital. Uh, coughing blood up, so I'm keeping an eye on my phone here. Hi, David. Man, I wish that chat block was bigger on this thing. I don't know how to make it bigger. Yeah, me too. He's had a rough one the past couple years. Getting a lot of buffering. Is it still doing it? Kentucky. They live in northern Kentucky. Actually, about a half hour away from Busted Radial Garage. Now, I'm not getting any buffering on my end. I'm recording this on my phone. This is my old iPhone. Thank you, David. Man, I'm going to have to move that screen closer to me. There we go. Maybe. If the cat don't knock it over. Hi, R&D. Thank you. I just finished my cake just in time to turn this on. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good. I'm glad to hear it. So, how's everybody's first week of the new year? Oregon. What time is it over there? It's 8:06 here. The only kind of cake, chocolate with chocolate icing and chocolate in the middle. Thank you, Justine. 107 in the UK. 2. I love chocolate. She made some cupcakes too, but I haven't tried them. I like my cake. She made some cupcakes, some sort of coffee icing or something. I haven't tried it yet. I will after this though. 5:07 p.m. It's still early over there. I just got home at that time. Yeah, they're just smaller. 7:08 in Texas. What part of Oregon you from? Travel size cakes, yeah. Yeah, the first week of the new year, I sprayed 3 of the 5 days. How's your knee doing? That would be mid north of Oregon, like in the middle of the state towards the north. I'm thinking I got it to where if somebody else wanted to jump in on it, they could be live on here too. Don't overdo it, Patrick. No sense in that. Just heal up and let her ride. Yeah, it was black cherry. I, it was a real pretty color in the light with a light. But since I moved that truck out in the sunshine, it just looked like a big brown blob. Hi, Rusty. Yeah, he told me he wanted it black cherry, and I told him to go down and pick the paint out because there is literally hundreds of different black cherries. I guess he spent a couple hours down there looking through paint chips. I don't have that much patience picking out a color. Yeah, that truck, honestly, I haven't brought that truck up in several years. That whole deal was sour. Yeah, everything about that deal. I enjoyed doing the truck. It was just the customer that owned it. Let's see. Right at 9 years ago. Yeah, I think it was January, my first year of business. I've sprayed so much, my shoulder and neck are killing me. Sprayed the jams today. Well, yesterday and today. Right. When you've been as many accidents as I've been in, I've had so many broken bones and dislocated body parts. They never heal right. Yeah, I worked on the white part of the jams yesterday, and I just could not keep it warm enough in there to where I felt comfortable taping to that white. So I waited till this morning, went in, taped that off, and sprayed the yellow, and then untaped it, cleaned it up, and shot the clear. Oh my goodness. You guys wait till Monday night's video. That yellow against that white is unreal. Lacquer thinner. Lacquer thinner heals all. I don't think I'd do that, Patrick. I would, but I wouldn't if I was you. I said that at 40. Here it is 12 years later. That's definitely, yeah. Everybody always told me, don't jump that mountain of dirt with that sand rail. You'll feel it later. Yeah. Don't jump off the second story of the house. You'll feel it later. I was expecting later that day, not later in life. I honestly never expected to live past 40. I'm thankful that I've been blessed with more life. Was your grandkids up there today, Jane? Seen a bunch of footprints out back. I figured they was out there. Dang snow anyways. Furnace still kicking on and off. I need to get somebody in here to look at it. Yeah, I'm in the office at the house. The office at the shop ain't this clean. This place is a mess. It was a lot more comfortable in my recliner. Can't miss dinner. Tanya made me a big pot of chili tonight. She's spoiling me. I don't know. I don't know. I felt weird, kicked back and relaxed. Oh man, Tanya makes some killer chili. I love it. Chili and a bologna sandwich with mayonnaise on it. Awesome. Oh, never a mushroom in my house. Ever. Uh, that would have been nice. I wish it was fried. We like our chili hot. Light you up hot. The chat on the computer screen is exactly the same time frame as what's on the phone, but the video is about 5 seconds off. Yep. And our bologna's about a quarter-inch thick, and I throw 2 slices on. A slab of cheese and some mayonnaise. Oh no, it's got some good flavor. R&D, you still here? JLG paperwork. Yep. I usually eat them with a fork, though. Ooh, spam. Nope. No spam. Yeah, we like our cayenne and jalapeno. And Tanya eats that stuff. I can't do it. Too much like rations. Or olive oil. Heading out, Ronald. Well, thanks for coming in. If you would hit that like button for me as you head out, I appreciate it. Well, now my screen's real fuzzy. I don't know what's going on with it. Everybody else's screen clear? Hi, David. Just refresh it, see what it does. There it went. Yeah, I was debating on doing the live at the shop, but I didn't want to be all the way out there this late at night. We didn't get much, but it was sure slick. And the city of Sydney sprayed that beet juice all over the bridges and made it like a sheet of ice. I know on the Chevys they have a kit. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Speedway Motors does have a kit. I don't know if they are more of a universal kit to make them power steering or if they're vehicle specific. Yeah, they sprayed it again this morning when I left. He was spraying it all over my windshield. Hmm. So on the Fords, I'm not too sure on those. I do have a 50, what is that, a 56 F100 coming in sometime this year. We've been talking since 2020 on it. This truck's, yeah, this is a sweet truck. He's done a lot to it. Pig's pee? Okay. Yeah, the only issue I found with the Crown Vic is they're aluminum and they have to be bolted in. But I'm sure, I mean, they're bolted in on the Crown Vic, so I like welding. So, how do you like your hoodie and your hat? I tried wearing the fitted hat. He told me, guaranteed it, not to give me a headache, but I just cannot wear a hat. They don't fit like these do. Huh. Yeah, the beet juice is supposed to not do any damage to the cars either. The only thing I've noticed with the beet juice is they'll spray it on there and it'll leave lines where they spray it. And that's the only thing it clears, if it clears. I put my toboggan on when I get up in the morning, and it usually don't go off until I leave at night. Close my eyes, my head will go, and them dogs are going nuts. Right? Uh, yeah, she always is anymore. I don't know what's going on. No, actually, the squirrels, she usually lays down and watches them. The coons, on the other hand, yeah, she'll bark at them. Cats that she's not used to seeing, she'll bark at them. I don't know. I'm going to go look at that tomorrow, depending on the weather. It's setting outside, so as long as it's not blowing snow and all that, I plan on going to look at it. Moorhead, Minnesota. Man, you like them cold states. There was about 2 dozen buzzards at the end of the driveway today. Somebody hit a squirrel, Odie, and the dogs laid there and just watched them. They didn't even move when I got up to them. Their heads were as high as my belt. I got video of them, but I think I deleted it. Really? I haven't seen any hawks in here. Last summer we seen some storks, blue herring. We think they was trying to get our fish. Yeah, I haven't seen any hawks out here. Got to go to the store tomorrow. Be right back. Nice having a pantry right beside your office. We've seen a bunch of, well, going between Sydney and my shop, about every third or fourth telephone pole, there's always a hawk setting. But here, I haven't seen any. Oh, yeah, they're really, it's wild to watch an eagle. They got him in a room, but they haven't got no updates yet. Yeah, when we lived over on Robinwood, uh, let's see, we had just got Molly. No, we had her a few years, but she was still really little. And she was a Yorkie. We was watching the news one night, and I guess some lady was out in her backyard with her Yorkie, and a bird come down and snatched it up, flew off with it. Hi, Sean. What's losing? That's not a McDonald's fry, is it? I guess WDTN News is going to use my video of the trip into the shop this morning on the news. I told them I don't have cable. They're going to send me the news article. Yeah, it was blowing pretty hard this morning. We didn't really get much, but it was really slick. I stopped at Austin's on the way back into town. He's had maybe half-inch of snow in his driveway. I got stuck on flat ground. Yeah, that one will be coming in here probably 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, the four-wheel drive cable's broke in it, so yeah, that one's got some weird rust all around the windshield. It's a square body. Looks like about, yeah, I don't know, early 80s. And rusted weird. Never seen one rust like this. You'll have to wait till you see that one. I figure it'll take me probably 2 to 3 days to do this. I'm just doing the fab on it. He'll take care of the rest when he gets it back. Well, I got the 72 C10 cab in there. I'm going to look at a 69 Nova SS tomorrow. I got that square body cab coming in. Actually, it's two cabs to make one. 56 F100 will be coming in sometime this summer. I got a small minor collision job coming in pretty soon. I got a few of them lined up. My problem is I'll take a tablet and I'll write it down. If I'm at the shop, I'll set it on my desk and I won't find it again. I have a bad issue with that. Anybody wants a job with me, I tell them all, check back with me because I have a hard time keeping track of my notes. As soon as the Suburban is far enough along or the weather changes to where I can't continue on the Suburban, I'm going to get back on the crew cab. I'm I'm trying. I'm trying to get it all painted before I work on my stuff because I've only got a limited amount of time before this weather gets to where I can't paint. Yes, thank the Lord. Last year I was really sweating it whether I'd even be in business this year. Now this year is going to be a little bit different because it is election year. Some people will jump forward on election years. a lot of people back off. They don't want to spend the extra money until after the election. We are planning next summer to get together a couple times, actually. He's planning on coming over when we have the bridge cruise. I don't think I'm going to be able to go live because I won't have internet service driving, like that. But I will record 100% of the trip. I might even throw a camera in his Suburban. Shocked he ain't in here. I'll text him real quick. Where you at? There you are. A lot of times I do have more work than I can handle. But to be totally honest, last year was not a good year mentally. I had so much going on, uh, family health, and that's still way up on the list. Uh, and then with the shop, with him listing the building, that really depressed me. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I don't know anything about tech stuff. Uh, yeah, it last year I had a really hard year mentally. It took a lot out of me with my mom's surgery, uh, her mom's cancer, her dad passing away, my stepmom's health issues, and just yeah, it just I had a lot going on last year. Hi, Dan. uh, what movie you watching? We might watch one movie a year. Now, I like tornado movies. Twister, Night of the Twisters. Yeah, we normally don't watch too much TV or movies or anything like that. We watched Fried Green Tomatoes. What was it? New Year's Day or something like that. Ah, yeah, I've seen that roll across my feed. Hi, Rickardy. There's only 16 people in here tonight. Oh, I just ate a chunk of cake. That cake was so good. Oh man. Ah, not tonight. Picked up a 400-foot by 6-foot roll of carpet last night. Automotive grade. Comes from the stamping place over here. They do a stress test on it, and if one roll don't hold up to their standards, they scrap the whole shipment. I got a roll of it. Crew cab now has carpet, as well as my office here, the room in there. Cold coffee. Don't you have a microwave? I can't drink cold coffee. That's rough. Ew, no. Thanks for coming in, Dan. Enjoy your time with your wife. Yeah, Tylee was making them there for a while, making a different batch every night. Tried to get her to open a shop. I can't drink them. I tried it. Ugh. I don't know. Coffee's not supposed to be flavored like that. But I tried to get her to open a shop. Tried to get her to do that. Brittany and Tanya start a bakery all in one. Have a good evening, Rusty. Most everything I drink is warm. I'll have a Sprite. That's about the only thing I'll drink cold. And anymore with my teeth, I don't even like it cold. Well, do you own two more vehicles? Room temperature, that's cold. I think it's like 65 in the house. That's why I'm still wearing my hoodie. What was his name? What's the guy in Tennessee, the Mopar guy? I'm drawing a blank. He was a writer. Yep, morning coffee turns into afternoon coffee and evening coffee. Nothing better. Yeah, just hanging out. I believe he's around Cookville. I was subscribed to him for a long time. Um, I'm drawing a blank. Too much painting this week. But he used to be a writer for Four Wheeling Off Road. He's the one that did that article for Peterson's Four Wheeling Off Road magazine. Oh, wait a minute here. There we go. That was just before, just past this. There's a jump over here, and I've got another picture somewhere with all four tires about 4 foot off the ground. And yeah, he did that article. We got talking on his channel one day and realized that we knew each other. Yeah, that's usually what happens. Hey, Chris, you ain't had no videos lately. You ready to do some burnouts yet? Awesome. Oh, the guy in Tennessee used to work for that magazine, and he did an article in Peterson's Four Wheeling Off Road when I used to race that truck. That truck is the reason I quit competition racing. I had $15,000 wrapped up in that engine. What was that? 90, early 90s. Yeah. Used to go all over the place. Top truck challenge, all that stuff. Well, as I was saying, on that jump where they got a picture of me 4 foot off the ground, it was a small block. It was 350 board and stroke. It, yeah, I had a lot of money in that motor. When I come down off that jump, hit front tires first, and junk Holly carburetor floated out on me, caught the truck on fire. They come over and crushed my $800 hood. And yeah, me and another guy run all over Indianapolis hunting for parts for it. We come back, put it all together, bought an Edelbrock carburetor, got rid of that junk Holly, and finished the race, ended up second. Come back home, and the next day I went to start the truck, unload it, had a rod knocking. Yep, I'm done. You're not kidding there, David. Yeah, I got out of that and started riding sand rails all over the country. That was a lot of fun, but I don't know, still having to trailer it everywhere I went. And then I got ATVs, and we could load about 4 or 5 of them up on it. That I loved it, but life got in the way, and it just sat. Yeah, I don't even have that article on my truck no more. Lost it in the flood. Lost a lot of stuff in that flood. I don't know. I'm waiting on Chris to send me the rules and regulations. See if I can even afford that sport. That one's not cheap. He's not coughing up blood no more, so that's good. I know you've been busy, Chris. I ain't been pushing nothing. I don't have the money right now to build it. Although I do have that built big block sitting in the garage. I just need to get it put together. And now I have a 2,500-pound roll of carpet sitting in front of the Blue Mule, and that big block's on the stand behind the Blue Mule. So I need to move that roll of carpet first. Yes, I have one brother here in Ohio, a brother and a sister in Kentucky, and a sister in Florida, and lots of nephews and nieces. In fact, my one sister just had another one. Well, I'm not sure on what all the regulations are on the cars. I do know Chris was telling me a little bit the other day. They have a lot of regulation on safety. Uh, throw a helmet on. That's all safety I need. Well, seatbelt. She's the closest one to me, and she's 10 years younger. Actually, no, wait a minute. She's 9 years younger than me. I think. Yeah. Let's see. She had her baby, and then like 3 weeks later, one of my daughters had her baby. Both have 4 kids. Have a good evening, Chris. Well, the last time I reset the furnace was just before we started this live thing, and it's still running. So hopefully it stays going all night this time. I knew somebody a while back, well, 10 years or so ago. There was a guy at the shop. He was, I'm going to say 57, 58, somewhere in there. And him and his wife were having a baby. Yeah. I always said if I don't have any kids by the time I'm 25, I ain't having any. Sarah was born 4 weeks before I hit 26. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go up there and eat me some cupcakes. And kick back and watch a little TV. There's not going to be a video tomorrow night, but Monday night's a good one. I'll tell you what, I'll double the odds and I'll have 2 for you. No, I haven't had time all week to bring firewood in, but I'm going to first thing tomorrow morning. Yeah, like that guy I used to work with, could you imagine almost 80 years old by the time the kid was 18? Well, you have a good night too, Patrick. I hope you listen to the doctor and don't overdo it on your leg. Get that thing healed up. You'll be running around all summer. Well, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Uh, enjoy the rest of your weekend. God bless you all. Every time I got to figure out how to shut this thing down. Oh, there we go. Night, all.